John here at the Plank and Chisel YouTube channel. And today, actually not today, I recently had a thought. I realized that I didn't have a speaker amplifier and I needed one. And I needed one in my garage. But I didn't want it to be basic or simple or square or anything like that like you see on Etsy. I wanted something artistic. So I'm like, well, I've got this log pile here. And I'm gonna make one of those logs into a Easter Island type face head thing that's actually also a amplifier. So it's an artistic speaker amplifier. And well, you'll see in the following, this is how I did it. Just went and picked these up from the wood pile. Should have recorded that, actually. I'll go back out there and record that. Heading out to the fire pit where all the logs are. Duke is such a good helper running along the side of the tractor. I always wonder what's going on in their heads when they think they're helping you, whether they're chewing on something or actually standing in your way as you're trying to do your project. I wonder if they really believe they're helping. I decided here to glue a couple 2x4s to the bottom of my my project here, just to stabilize it. As you can see, I'm just tracing out what the face is going to be looking like. It's kind of a generalization because I really don't know exactly where it's going to end up, but I have got a decent idea, I guess. But yeah, that tool, that's a chainsaw. Those are chainsaw teeth on that grinder. Very, very dangerous tool. I was always very cognizant of having a firm grip on that. And that's one of those things where I would not operate it without that second arm on there to hold. You basically need both hands on that thing at all times. Because if that falls out of your hand, oh boy, that would be scary, scary bad. And then I use this hatchet, this Milwaukee hatchet, which is a great little 12-volt tool. I didn't know what else to use. This seemed like a pretty appropriate tool for boring out that hole for where the speaker noise is going to come out, where all the music's going to come out, or whatever you're actually amplifying. Right here I'm just using an extension with a rasp just to smooth that out on the inside. I figured the smoother I get it, the better the acoustics will be coming out of the amplifier. Got my belt sander to do the first bit of sanding with the 36 grit sandpaper. This wood is a soft wood from some pine trees out of my yard. We've lost about 60, 70 of these trees over the years from a bug. But yeah, so the soft wood's a little bit easier to work with, I think, than some of the hardwoods as far as how hard you have to work to get it carved the way you want it to look. And here I'm using a 5/8 router bit to put a notch in there for the phone. The wood's got some stickiness to it from the sap, and there's a little bit of moisture in it yet, so it's hard to dig out. But there you go, phone fits right in there. And I'm using an auger bit to drill down into the opening of the mouth to where the speaker noise is going to come out, where it's going to be amplified. So I drill several holes there. And then I'm just using a Dremel with a drum sander on it to kind of get smoother contours, do some detail work here. Decided to burn it to give it a better finish, a more rustic look, I guess. Had to be careful because that softwood can really burn quickly. Yeah, just blowing off all the dust for the finishing process. Use this urethane, spray rattle can urethane that goes triple thick on there, which I like how it ambered it and made it a little bit more of a yellowish color. Pretty cool effect. Put on a couple, I think I put 3 coats. I used that whole can on there in places that really absorbed the finish. And there it is, finished product. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I did enjoy this one. I kind of like it when you don't even know what you're gonna end up with. You just kind of start, kind of have a general idea, and it turns into something, and then it turns into something else. The next thing you know, you're like, what am I doing? And then you're like, oh, okay, this is what I'm doing, and it turns out to be pretty cool. Appreciate y'all watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it, like I said, and look forward to seeing you all on the next video.